Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Happy Financial Friday. Hey, today's topic is strictly for the ladies. This is Financial Friday and it is for the ladies. Ladies, my question is to you: do you have a financial report card? That is a yes or no, not a maybe. I think I do, maybe not. No, this is a yes or no answer. Remember when we were kids and we write notes in school? Do you like me? Yes or no? And we'd fold it up and there'd be all these different little ways. Hey, this is one of those things that I need you to tell me whether it's a yes or no. So without further ado, let's get started. We are going to talk about conceptually what is a financial report card. Well, first of all, this is not standard terminology in personal finance, but it can be a useful way to assess one's financial health. It's important to note that financial health and literacy are important to everyone, regardless of their gender. However, women, I'm talking to you today, may face unique financial challenges and considerations, such as the gender pay gap, longer life expectancies, caregiving responsibilities, which can also impact your financial well being. And let me just say it like this: the reason why I wanted to come up with this topic today was I got a mother, I got a sister, I got aunts, I got a wife, I got a daughter, and all of you are women. And what I do know is this: that if I, the financial first responder, don't talk to you about some of the things that should be important to you that's on your financial report card, nobody else will. So take this as information that you can use, that you can work with your financial advisor or your financial first responder or others that you trust and know to help you get where you need to be. So without further ado, let's get started. So I gave you the idea of what a financial report card is: financial plan, financial diagnosis. How many of you have went to the doctor and the doctor want to prescribe you something, but they didn't ask you any questions? Now let's flip the script a little bit and let's say how many of you went somewhere, maybe a financial institution, or you are dealing with a financial company, and without doing an analysis, they just right off the bat said, oh, you should get this. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm going to talk about more than just a product. I'm going to talk about a way of life. So, what do I mean first? Well, let's talk about income and earning potential. See, we need to assess your current income levels, your opportunities for career advancement, or your additional sources of income. Now, what I know is, especially with the people and the women I know, friends, family members, associates, a lot of you women have multiple skill sets. You know, you went to college, or maybe you got your certification and you got out there and you went after it, right? And so you now have businesses, you have side hustles, you have a main hustle, you are doing a lot of different stuff. And men, guess what? A lot of them are doing way better than us because they believe in working and taking care of what they got to take care of. Now, I'm not saying that there's no men out there that do that or won't do it. What I am saying is that since there are more women on this earth than it is men, what we're finding, especially in America, women are going into the job force, getting their education. They're doing a lot of things that men traditionally used to do because women weren't allowed. Now women are actually doing it, and they're making a great living at what they do, whether it be their career or their business. So you say, Mike, you're talking about earning and you're talking about income potential. What else should I be looking at, Mike? Well, I'm glad you asked. You should be looking at savings and investments. You see, women, what I want you to start doing is I want you to start thinking about how you review your saving habits and your investment strategies to build wealth over time. You see, what I understand is this is that if you're not meeting with your financial advisor, your financial first responder, at least once a year or as needed, right, then you're wrong. Your financial report card is hurting. So we talked about the income and we talked about the income potential and earning. Now we're talking about the savings, right? So remember, I'm always saying it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Well, traditionally, women, single moms, spouses, significant others tend to save because they've been taught from their mothers that they should save or have a little bit on the side. I laugh about that jokingly, but sometimes males, you might have to admit, it might be your woman that got you out of some form of financial issue because they didn't spend all their money on tires and rims and crazy stuff. Yeah, true. They might have got a Louis or Gucci or some form of outfit that they wanted, that they felt like they deserved. But in most cases, they put money away, right? Now, on the other hand, because I'm not going to give you all the credit, some of you, your report card looks kind of bad in this area. Let's talk about it. Debt management. See, evaluating your debt levels and your strategies for paying down debt, including student loans, credit card debt, and mortgages. Now, I realize that for some of you, especially you single women that may not have a spouse or a significant other in the household, you're holding this thing down by yourself. You are working, you're doing everything that you can do to make your ends meet, right? You're not overspending. You're doing everything that you can possibly do. But this debt thing has drove some of you to overeat, lose hair, and stress out because it's got out of control, right? So we want to recapture with a financial plan, with a financial report card. We want to look at what your debts are and help you get those things back in line. Now you may say, Mike, I hear you, but I do like to travel and I do like to do things. I'm not saying that you have to stop doing any of that, but you might have to be on a budget or you might have to plan a different way to do things. So what else are we saying? Well, people are getting older, so they better be doing this. And especially since women, retirement planning. Now, why are we saying that? Considering your retirement savings goals and your strategies that you want to achieve them because you have those employer sponsored retirement plans and you have your IRAs, your individual retirement accounts. For some of you, you have your own businesses and you have, different types of business accounts. I'm not going to name all of them because there's plenty of them, but you're doing your own thing. You have your retirement plan set up and you're monitoring that. And you're doing it every quarter when those statements come out, once a year. And you're probably even sitting down with a financial advisor, if you have one, or the financial first responder, and saying, hey, where am I at? Where do I need to be? Now, that brings up a valid point. We see the pig here, and I'm not calling any of you women pigs, because we know y'all know how to save some money. You'll make that dollar squeal like a pig. But one of the things that I want to talk to you about is very dear to a lot of women. Unfortunately, I've had some fraternity brothers that passed this week, and I immediately started thinking about their wives, and I wonder, because I wasn't working with them, but I wonder if this could have been a problem. Insurance coverage. Now you'll see that there's a lifeline out here. If you're in the ocean, the first thing you want is a life preserver, or you want one of those rings that you can float on so that you don't drown. Well, don't think about you drowning. Think about the people you leave behind drowning, or if you got hurt, what would happen. So reviewing your insurance policies, such as your health insurance once a year, your life insurance, your disability insurance, and all other insurances that you may have or need is a responsibility of you. Because here's the thing, once you buy it, everybody always thinks, oh, I'm one and done, or I can set it and forget it. You can't do that. Especially you women who are single moms and have children. You need to make sure that your benefits are updated at all times. Now, of course, Mike, we're talking about a life preserver or a life ring, because you're in that big ocean of the what ifs, right? So, Mike, what else do I need? Well, I'm glad you asked, women. Estate planning. You want to consider a will, a trust, other estate planning documents like powers of attorney, health medical directives. You want to think about all those things that would protect your assets and would provide for your loved ones. Because if I know you the way I think I know you, because I have so many great women in my life, you want the best for your children. You want the best for your spouse. You want the best for your parents. If you don't put it in writing, the best is going to be decided by probate court to be exact. And they will divide your assets up based off of how they feel, not how you feel if you have no will. So where there's a will, there's a way. If there's no way, there's no will. So remember, get a will. We have people that can actually help you do that. And I'm probably going to be bringing some people on in the market to talk to you more in detail about that. Now, you say, well, Mike, what else should I be doing? You should be taking as much financial education and empowerment seminars, webinars, studying, learning what your financial first responder and financial advisors or people that you do financial um, services with. No, they should be coaching you. They should be talking to you, mentoring you. So you should continuously learn about personal finance topics, taking steps to improve your financial literacy, and be confident in managing your money. I always tell clients, if I worry more about your money than you do, I don't need to work with you because it's clear you don't care about you. Now, we've been talking for a few minutes and I've appreciated your time. So I'm going to give you these final thoughts. So let's go. Here's my final thoughts. Each of these areas can be evaluated to create a personalized financial report card or financial plan that reflects a woman's current financial situation or goals, meaning your goals, not my goals, your family's goals, the things that you want to have happen. Now, I've put the link in here that you can go in and check your risk assessment when it comes to investing. There are other websites and other things that I would love to provide you, brochures, things of that nature, but the first step is to start here. So, if you like what I had to say, please like and subscribe today. Put down in your comments some of the things that you would like me to talk about on my show. And refer a friend. Give this information out because our people, my people, perish because of a lack of knowledge. I thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful Financial Friday. And God bless. This is Mike Barnes, the Financial First Responder.